Hey guys, what's going on? It's Verbal, and hip hip hooray! Challenge 8 is finally here. That only took 3 weeks. My bad, yep. Well, you guys all know the problems I've been going through, but we're back. We're mad, we're bad, and we're playing some Black Ops. And congratulations to Xphonos. The link to his channel is in the description, so head on over, sub him up. He is a beast of a player. I've actually featured his gameplay on my channel before under a different name, but he started his own channel now, Xphonos. He kicks absolute ass, and I guarantee you'll enjoy it. So go over, let him know that you were impressed and annoyed that he won and you didn't, because I tell you, I tried this one as well, and yeah, I couldn't get anywhere near as good a score as he did. So congrats, buddy, you did well. He's come up with a new challenge, and for anyone sort of sitting there going, what the hell is Verbal talking about, what is going on right now, let me sort of quickly break this down. And I do this every challenge video just to give you guys an idea of what the challenges are about and what the content on my channel is about. So I interact with subs in 2 different ways when it comes to putting other people's gameplay on my challenge. One is teaching, so I want lower KD, somewhere between a 2 and a 4 KD, and you give me your gameplay. I go in and record it, and I record it from multiple angles and sort of try to highlight things that you could have done better or things that you did well that you should try and do more of. And that's basically the concept, and that's my Just the Tip episodes. And then for those of you that pull out 40 KDs and you go flawless and all the rest of the shit you guys do because you're beasts of this game, it doesn't help me to put you on Just the Tip. I should be highlighting what you guys do well. So what I figured I'd do is come out with and actually my buddy Tino's came up with this idea to have a challenge. And basically what the challenge is, Tino's actually set the first challenge, and we're 8 challenges in now, and it's pretty simple. Basically what happens is, if you win the challenge, it's your gameplay we're looking at. So right now we're looking at Xphonos, and he gets to choose the next challenge. So I've got a list of things that you have to do, and for the next challenge, and whoever wins that one, they'll get to have their gameplay for challenge 9 on my channel, and that's it. And they choose the next challenge. So pretty easy. Xphonos is going to be asking you guys to run around with Akimbo Skorpions, which I find hilarious. Your secondary is going to be an RPG. Your lethal is a Semtex. You're using smoke and attack insert. Your perks are lightweight, sleight of hand, and marathon. And your killstreaks are counter spy plane, mortar team, and rolling thunder. And you have to be playing demolition. The basic rules are your sort of point spread. So if you get a certain number of kills and a certain number of deaths, say you get 20 kills and 5 deaths, then you get 15. It's pretty simple. So your point is 15. And just your point spread, not your KD, which would be a 0.75, a 0.35, 3, a 4, whatever. It's the point spread instead to make it easier. And then because it's like an objective game base, there should be like a reward for doing well and getting a bomb plant. So if you get a bomb plant, you're getting an extra 5 points. If you get a bomb defuse, you get an extra 5 points. So anytime you're active and playing a good role, and they can't just be running around and slaying like a little, crazy guy that I'm sure most of you are and can get some great scores, you've also got to be a team player. So you get a point for a kill, you get a point taken away for a death, and you get 5 points for either a bomb plant or a bomb defuse. Pretty simple. Game type is demolition. There really isn't too much more to this other than to tell you when the deadline is, and that's going to be next Saturday. It's Sunday as I post this, and it'll be next Saturday, the 26th of March. And it doesn't matter what time. It just basically when you go to sleep that night, whether you're in the UK or the US, because I'll look at whoever the best score is on Sunday morning, Sunday the 27th. So now your question is, well, how do we enter this, and how are you going to tell what the score is? There's a link to the HUPIT thread, and I do this every time as well. So if you don't know what HUPIT is, what rock have you been living under? But there's a link underneath, and basically it's a forum and it's a website that allows gamers. HUPIT means helping unite players into teams. I'm sorry if I'm boring the rest of you that have already heard this, my bad. But every once in a while I get a question like, what's HUPIT, or what's the thread, blah, blah, blah. So if you want to enter this, you can only enter on the HUPIT forum. This makes it 100% transparent. Everyone can see, who's winning, and it's not like it's one of Verbal's buddies that wins this. If it's one of my buddies that wins it, great, but you have to be doing the best to be able to do so, and that's basically it. So if you post on that forum, you get the chance to enter, or that is your entry, and then you can see at all times who's got the best gameplay and who's won, and and who's winning and how much better you have to do. So there's 3 platforms that we play this game on. I have 2 of them, the PS and the Xbox. If you're the winner and you're in either one of those, you do not have to have an HD PVR to be able to record it. I will do it for you. If you're on the PC, guys, I'm sorry I don't have the ability to record on that, so you're going to have to be able to bring that to yourself. But again, if you want to win this challenge, you don't have to have a recorder if you're either on the PlayStation or Xbox. This is meant to be for everyone. The whole point is that you have a file share. I can go in and grab it, and you're welcome to enter, and it's open to anyone, and good luck. So now that I've got that out of the way, the last thing I'm going to do is, as we end this video, because it is literally a nearly 11-minute video, and I think I'm only like 5 minutes through at this point, or like 6 minutes through. So I want to give you guys an update of a few videos that I've got coming out as well. So you guys know that I went to PAX, and there was a couple of cool things that happened at PAX, just fun moments, and I'll give you a quick update on what they'll be. And I'm going to stagger them. I know that if you guys know AJ Rogers or See You Looking, he's actually got a playlist on his channel that shows you all the different PAX East videos by director. So there's one of mine up there from an APL fixture. You got tons from Dunkus, and Juice just got a few, and T-Mart, and Woody, and Onslaught, and blah, blah, blah. I got a few more to add to that list. So there was one, we actually encountered a zombie, like an in-real-life zombie, and he was strolling through the food courts of PAX East. So, you know, we got our resident expert zombie slayer, Mercadurka, to show us the best route to keep away from him and do a few run-arounds around the zombie and keep yourself alive. So be on the lookout for that one. And then there was also there was a little bit of a band going on. So we had a little bit of rock band playing, and we had some of your favorite directors. They were singing. They were trying to sing. It was interesting. So I got a little video of that, a little vlog of that coming up, and that'll be out there too. So it's kind of fun. And then that's probably it. I think I may have 1 or 2 others, but they're not really the greatest thing. What I think I might do is put together. I took a lot of photos as well, just full-on real photos, not videos, from around the time, and it's just either moments of watching Woody's Gamertag or Onslaught on their phones, texting someone or updating Twitter. I mean, you talk about guys that are socially active. This group of guys is like constantly paying attention to their Twitter and constantly paying attention to Facebook, which I find, hilarious, because they're good. It's good that they keep in touch with you guys, their audience. But at the same time, like, you look around at any one moment at PAX and it's like 10 guys tweeting about something or taking a picture or something, which kind of was funny. But there's a lot of good, cool moments, and I might just talk over that with some of my favorite moments from PAX. I got to meet a lot of the top directors. I actually missed Tabe and Sark. I heard one time Scott or APL Fisher told me that I missed those guys by literally about 30 seconds. Like, I came down to say, hey, dude, we're going to head back to the hotel. Are you coming, or what do you want to do? And Scott was like, nah, I think I'll hang out for an hour. I'm like, cool, catch you in an hour. I walk up the escalators, and Tabe turned up, like, literally not 30 seconds later. I'm like, fuck, I would love to have met that Swedish legend. I was saying to the guys, I would love to have just walked up to him and just started speaking Swedish at him immediately. Also, I got a question for you guys. So leave in the comments below, would anyone be interested in listening to a Swedish dual comp? Not one word of English all the way through. I found this Swedish commentator of COD gameplay, and from what I can see, he only commentates in Swedish. So to me, it was funny as hell, and I subbed him up immediately, and I'm like, this is awesome. So I've asked him. He might get back to me, might not, who knows. But if he does get back to me, I think I might put together a Swedish dual commentary and see what the reactions are, because it might just be funny. I wouldn't do it too often, obviously, but I thought I wanted to see what you guys would say about that. So I think we're coming to the end of the video here. Again, Xphonos, thanks a lot for taking the time to put up the crazy class and have a bit of fun with this. You've rocked it, and there's a link in the description to go over and say congrats to Xphonos, and check out some of this stuff and sub him up. In terms of gameplay, he absolutely rocks it. So give him a shout out and give him a pat on the back from Verbal. Apart from that, let me go through the class setup again that you need to be rocking, and this will be the class setup here is in the description, so you can read it as well. And then it'll also be in the HUPIT forum, just so that someone who sees it at HUPIT forum can see what I'm doing. And if you're in HUPIT, I will also leave a link to the video so you can see this embedded in the HUPIT page, and I do that every time too. And again, one of the major rules is just that I really want this to be open to absolutely everyone. So again, I can record on PlayStation and Xbox, and I'll do that for you. If you win, I'm not recording every single gameplay. I record if you win the challenge, and that's basically it. So you can all track on the HUPIT forum, who's winning at any moment in time. And if someone says, I got 20 kills and 5 deaths, and I got 4 flag caps, well, you know exactly what their point score is. 20 plus 20 equals 40 minus 5, 35, I think in that case. Can someone check my math there? Anyway, let's run over the setup one more time. So it's Akimbo Skorpions, an RPG, Semtex Smoke Tac Insert, Lightweight Sleight of Hand Marathon. Your kill streaks are Counter Spy, Mortar, and Rolling Thunder. And the game type is Demolition. 5 extra points for every bomb plant, and 5 extra points for every bomb defuse. And that's it, guys. Good luck, have fun, and the winner will be announced next Sunday, March 27th on Twitter. Take it easy, guys.